I'm going to tell you that one story now. It came in an email a few weeks ago. I wanted to let you know our 8-year-old son is already begging to know when and where Elfest will be next year, and it's still only October. Before we came as a family to Elfest this year, my wife, our 2 sons and I had to receive assistance from Avon and Somerset Police to get us away from a backward village. We'd been victims of incessant hate due to our sexuality and our family dynamic. Thankfully, the police were fantastic and took our concerns seriously, but they could never have given our children their security back in the way that Elfest did this year. Our sons adored everybody they met and realised for the first time in their young lives that they were not unusual or weird, that in fact there were many others like them and their 2 mums out there. They met them at Elfest. The boost to their confidence, facilitated by Elfest at a time when they had it all quite literally beaten out of them, has been priceless. After Elfest, they walked with their heads held high, knowing that they were part of the most supportive and loving community, and that actually they were not alone. We want to make Elfest available to all families. That was just one story that came in our email box, and it's rubbish that that still happens. It hurts, and we want to make it different. So who are we? We're elfest.co.uk. We're a community of women that like women. I make no excuses for that, but we're a festival that changes lives. We know we do that because people tell us we do that, and it's amazing. But we're not just a festival, we're an online community, we're a community of women that look after each other. What's unique about that is that across the country there are lots of events for the LGBTQI plus spectrum, but they're quite often not family inclusive, they're not often women centric, they are dominated by our male peers. They're great events, but we wanted something different. We wanted an event that truly encompassed what our community was about and made it really child friendly, because if women attend and they have children, they need childcare, they need it to be an environment which is appropriate for children, and they needed to be able to feel safe in that environment. So why support our bid? We want to be able to offer this next year's festival in 2018, we want to offer it free to accompanied children. This year we had to get parents to pay, and it wasn't very inclusive and we didn't like it. It's not what we stand for, and we'd really like to change that in 2018. So the fun stuff. Why bother? Because what we see each year is families like the one that sent us that email come to Elfest and have a really great time. They have a chance to let loose, their children can play in a safe way, and they see people like themselves, and how valuable is that? It's an amazing festival, and to see smiling kids and smiling families and parents enjoying themselves, it's just, I can't describe it, because Elfest just changes lives. Vote for us.